Everybody, Casey Johnston here, and welcome back once again to Not My Booth for another build video. I know it's not all audiobook centric, but it is about storytelling, and today we're going to let this wood tell its story. These planks that are cut here are rough cut with a chainsaw. They're from the same tree. They're bookend matched or mirror matched, where you open them up and they match one another. We've got burling on both sides. Beautiful, beautiful oak that fell during Hurricane Harvey here in the Houston area. And I was able to snatch some of that up. I got quite a bit over there still. And so years later, this is dried out and it's ready to be turned into something beautiful so that it can continue to tell its story. And to be clear, I've never used one of these before, so kind of winging it. Harbor Freight, super cheap. If y'all been following this channel long enough, y'all know that I am not ashamed of my mistakes. I embrace them. You know, I get to learn something new each and every time I do this. Now, I really royally messed up on this. I have the lines, did all that, but that only works if you have two flat and level surfaces. I do not. These scoop and roll and bow and all this stuff, and that's all fine and well, but the dowel jig actually puts the same distance from the top to the hole. So in doing that, since these scoop and roll and everything else, I'm actually going to have to, I think, drill these out larger, mark where they go, kind of finagle it in there. Should have thought about that before, I didn't think about it. Then to actually fill the middle gap, I'm going to use epoxy with the wood shavings instead of wood glue with the wood shavings. I've seen and heard people do that. I've never actually done that myself, so I'm going to give it a shot. I usually use wood glue, but try something new, why not? See the beauty of the wood starting to come out. Is that pretty?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It is so far. You're not done, so I said so far.
So far?
What is that called? It's a wood.
This? It's my wooden mallet or hammer. Made it.
What noise does it make?
This noise? Is that a hammer noise? Yeah. What do you think?
I think it's great, Daddy.
Thank you. See, they think it's great.
I think it's great.
She thinks it's great. I asked Mommy, do you think it's pretty? She goes, yeah.
Daddy, if this fits you, will it fit Pops?
Probably. I bet it'll fit him. I have bigger hands than Pops. You can literally smell the wine. That's crazy. You know, when I bought those legs, I honestly wondered if they were even real, if this was like just dyed. But if you're here right now, you can smell some sort of red wine. I'm no wine connoisseur, but you can literally smell it. This is what I'm talking about, that there's a story and everything. I mean, seriously. Seriously, how cool is this that you can literally smell the wine? That's so cool. So cool. All right, those are ready. Now I gotta figure out, I think I'm gonna use dowels and bury them pretty deep because this thing is not deep. And I gotta be careful how I drill in. Let's wing it. I can't stress enough how much don't do this. These boards are not flat here. They actually come in because they're made around. I need to cut this in half because the legs, which are behind you and you can't see, they came out better than I'd hoped. They look great, they feel great, but I feel like they need some bracing and support between them. I only have one of these left. I would like to stay true to the design, if you want to call it that. So what I'm going to do is split this down the middle. I have my riving knife in so that I won't have any spit back on me. But this is not safe. This is not the way you want to do this. Please don't. So I can't be the only one surprised that this stands on all four legs and is relatively level. Would you look at how beautiful this looks? Oh, the stories that all these tell. Beautiful. I'm going to be using just some finishing paste wax, just natural finish. Want to just bring it out, let it pop a little bit. Look at that. Wow. This turned out a lot better than I thought it would and a lot better than I said it would at the beginning of this. And I'm thrilled. Can you imagine the stories that this wood could tell if it could talk? That this tree could have told if it could have talked? All the things it lived through. And then it went down during Harvey. Moved with me and my family from house to house. Begrudgingly on my wife's part. Because I'm a bit of a wood hoarder, or I was when I had a larger shop, but I made sure I kept these. And I'm just so thrilled that I did. And thanks for joining me on the journey of building this little coffee table / end table. I'm Casey Johnston. Thanks so much for lending me your ears and your eyes and your imaginations. I'll read to you next time.